Hi my beautiful Capricorns, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. This is going to be your April the 22nd till the 29th, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So for those of you guys that are new, welcome, and if you're returning, I'm so glad to have you. If you're new and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe, as that is always greatly appreciated. So for those of you guys who aren't following me on Instagram, feel free to follow me on Instagram. The link in the description box below, there's a link to my Instagram there, and I just want that to be more of like I want to use that as more of a main platform just because of everything that's going on right now. I'm not sure like how much longer I'm going to be doing this on this platform, and I might switch up the platform. So just in case I do, I want to have a place where no matter what happens, I can always contact you guys. So I always feel like Instagram is like the best place for that, because that's something that I can always change up. So for those of you that don't have me there, feel free to add me on there. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link will be in the description box below, as well as the links to your extended reading, which will be in the description box below as well. That is going to be the first link down there. Other than that, if you're following me on Instagram, Facebook, or here, then you're automatically entered in the giveaway to win a free reading at the end of the month, which is something that I do every single month. All right, guys, so let me just get started with your reading. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to use this deck. All right, show me what Capricorn needs to see for the rest of April, please. Messages for Capricorn for the rest of April. The Hermit. The Hermit, the Chariot, and the Moon. Wow, you guys. Cancer, Pisces, Virgo. Some of you have those placements in your chart, or you're dealing with one of those signs in significance. This is a lot of transformational energies, right? When we get the Hermit, this is your first card, so I'm taking this as your overall energy. Some of you may be going in new directions, because I'm getting with this Moon energy as in going back, just with the Hermit energy. So I'm getting that those kind of go together, and it's like that's the first energy, and the second energy is that forward movement, which is the Chariot. So for some of you, this is about taking a step back, or the fact that it's not even that you took a step back. For some of you, it's just everything that's going on. You had to take a step back. Like there was no choice. Like we didn't really have a choice. You know what I mean? So it's like you were kind of like forced to analyze your life, where your life was going. With this Hermit, this is all about, you know, seeking a deeper meaning within life. This is also about knowledge. You know, this is a very, very wise individual. Some of you guys may be deciding to go to school for something different. There may be some sort of like hidden desire, hidden passion that you've always wanted to move forward with, but for some reason, maybe due to fear, you didn't think you could do it. Maybe this has to do with, I feel like for some of you, this could have to do with insecurities. Like you've had this like grand idea and you always thought it would be very successful, and you never doubted the idea, but you doubted yourself. For some of you, that's what this is here. But with this Chariot here, there's something that you're going to be moving forward within. Something that is aligned with your soul's journey, with your life path. I feel like throughout this week, there's this energy where you're going to have a lot of discipline. So this is a good time to get things done that, you know, anything that you've been putting off, this is probably like the best week for you to get that done, because you're going to have the discipline to be able to get through it, to be able to get anything done, just because it's almost like you are like racing yourself. It's almost like you're playing a game with yourself, you know, to be the best, to get the most amount done. Clarify the Hermit card. Clarify the Hermit for Capricorn. The Three of Cups with the Page of Swords. Some of you, this is a breakup. Three of Cups, Page of Swords. It's almost like that energy. What's that annoying quote? It's like, if you lurk, you're gonna get hurt. That's exactly the message, the first thing that popped in my head when I pulled these two cards. Somebody was spying and they ended up finding out something, finding out about a third-party situation. The Hermit card. That is some deep, like, research. Digging deep within a situation. Some of you, this is about releasing something that you intuitively felt, right? It could have just been that it was driving you crazy because you felt like there was something going on within a person or within, yeah, with somebody that you were dealing with. And it's like you got to the bottom of it by doing some research. The fact that you couldn't trust this person to tell you the truth in the first place, you know, that should have told you a decent amount. Let's see. Clarify. Oh, the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's no more fear, no more caution. You don't have to be afraid anymore because the truth has come out. Like, whatever you're afraid of, whatever your intuition has been telling you related to somebody, whatever you've been trying to figure out within your head, instead of just being direct and asking the person to be upfront and honest with you, you're completely correct about with this energy. Yeah. Clarify the moon for Capricorn, please. The Six of Cups with the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, this is somebody who went back to the past, and you, with this Nine of Swords, it's that same energy, you know, being anxious, sleepless nights. It's like this is something that you had already feared. You had already thought this was going to happen, but you probably, it's almost like when you don't want to say something because when you say it, it's real. You almost didn't even want to, like, say what you thought, let alone actually fully allow yourself to think it because you didn't want it to be real. So it's almost like you were living in a denial. You're living in denial. I also saw the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. So there could be somebody that is very, you know, this is somebody that is probably married and acting as if they were single. So you might have been dating somebody and found out that they're married. For some of you, that is definitely the case here. This is like a lot of things coming out. This is like a very secretive reading today. Clarify the Chariot. But again, like I said, these are things that you would have already intuitively felt. Like, I'm not going to be telling you something that you haven't already felt. Clarify the Chariot. Because this is somebody who has gotten to the point where they're almost like setting up traps to catch someone because they've been overthinking about this. Because they've been having like off feelings. They've been knowing that there's a shadow side to the person that they're dealing with. The Chariot with the Page of Cups. So some of you guys are definitely moving towards new love, moving towards offering. It's almost like taking back your love and offering it to somebody else. Some of you, this is a new person coming back in, like coming into your life. With this Page of Cups, this is, for some of you, this is the energy of like an admirer. But there is somebody incoming, but this is the energy of you having to move forward and do some healing before this person. Like, you have to literally, for some of you, you still have to figure this out. Or trust your intuition. This is trusting your intuition. You have to trust your intuition enough to walk away, to go within, and then you're going to have to do your healing. For some of you, this is also getting past the point where, like, once you're healing, this is you, like, looking at the person that your person ended up moving on with. Some of you may have, like, this obsessive energy where you keep looking at that person. And it's like you have to get past that. You have to get to the point where you're okay on your own. And then, moving forward, you'll have new love in your life. Or for some of you, this isn't about having love in your life moving forward. This is about you being able to offer your heart out there again moving forward, because it's going to be like, there may be a certain amount of time after this connection where you're not, like, you have blockages and you're not fully able to open up the way that you wish you could, or the way that you once were before you were hurt this much. Okay, let's see. Show me what else Capricorn needs to see. Seven of Swords with the Fool in reverse. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is seriously, some of you guys are really dealing with somebody that is just, I'm getting this is like the type of person that's always, because look at, yeah, like look at all of these apologies. Like honestly, one apology. This is another apology. I feel like this is them rushing in to give this apology. You know what I mean? Like you're always going to hear sorry. Like this is like a never-ending story. Seven of Swords with the Fool. This is a false start that ended in betrayal, heartbreak, loss. Because two people rushed into something without really thinking about what they were even going into. This is just being in the spur of the moment, and sometimes that works out for us, but a lot of the time it actually ends up in, you know, not in the greatest ways, because we overlook things when we're rushing. Sometimes when we're in love, we overlook things. Somebody might have wanted this start so badly that they overlooked things and ended up like missing the red flags. But what I like about this is it didn't get too far, with this being the Fool in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Some of you guys saw this before you even really invested much into this person. Others of you, it was like right in time where you started to like remove the rose-colored glasses. The Empress. Some of you absolutely have a new relationship coming in, or you're manifesting a new relationship, possibly with a water sign or a Libra or Taurus. A lot of you, this is about self-love and focusing on yourself. I'm getting for some of you finally taking the time to do the things that actually make you happy. And just because they make you happy, you know, there doesn't need to be any reason as to why you're doing things. You're just doing what you want. And that's something that you've, you know, never really done. Maybe you've always had to take care of others. We have the World and the High Priestess. Endings, definitely lots of endings here happening. Certain things coming to light. Certain things, there's light being shed on certain things that are leading to endings and completions. There's a lot of major arcana energy. For some of you guys, this is serious. Yeah, even the Death card, scorpionic energy. Transformational energy. This is a lot of like powerful, very important. Like this is a time that is going to stay with you, or this is a time where either whatever you experience is going to stay with you, or whatever you go through is going to be essential. The fact that you are going through it is essential to you getting to the next level in your life, right? Evolving in a certain way for some of you. Because almost all of these are majors. I have Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, and then I have all of the fixed signs, so Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus again. And then Scorpio here at the end, death, transformation. Some of you are going through major transformations that are leading to awakenings. This could be awakenings about the direction in your life, like a huge ending. Some of you, it's almost like psych, like you thought you were living your life and you were going to have like some outcome in your life, or like you went to school to be something and that's what you thought like was going to be your journey, and it's kind of like psych, like tricked you, like that's not what you're actually doing. Like a whole new life path is being discovered. And I don't think, like, some of you guys are, yeah, you're going to be a little bit annoyed, but like a lot of you guys, you're just kind of going to just like jump on the next, you know, on the next path. You're just going to go with your intuition, because this High Priestess, look at how she's just flowing back, right? She's just following her intuition. She's not doubting herself. She has complete faith, because it's never let her down before, because she is the Empress. She is abundant. And she's manifesting a lot of wonderful things for herself and for those that are surrounding her. And even though she's been betrayed before, it doesn't stop her from having new starts. All she does is take the lessons from those life cycles and use them in the new beginnings. All right, you guys, so that is what I have for you. If you guys want a personal reading with more clarity, the link for that will be in the description box below. For those of you guys that want to follow me to the extended, the link for that will also be in the description box below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I always appreciate that. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week. Take care.